Oh, look, completely unsighted. Behind was Luciano Berti, collects actually on the exit of one and just wanders back onto the racing, back into the racing line. And there is a lot of
place, and Rubens Barrichello is already down. It's the first retirement, and wow, that's the two. This is a replay, and
into the wall, and oh dear, Roman Grosjean and loses control. Grosjean going over Perez.
Bang. Und fährt ihm auf. Und fliegt. Da war er vorne und jetzt weiß er, wie sich das anfühlt.
Over the place.
Oh, there's problems there as well.
Has moved over. Something rather more severe than that, I have to say.
And there we are.
You didn't leave me any space, but action to me from Jana Trulli.
Adrenaline pumping weeks ago.
This is from Umbel. Oh, and
inside as Valtteri Bottas goes in. And that's...
Yeah. Goes up. Yeah. And they all concertina in the middle. Now put him into a spin. He passed Michael Schumacher as in the background spinning. Scott Speed each other. They then into the air and Scott Speed collects the up. He collects Heidfeld. Heidfeld goes rolling and he goes. And that's when he we don't know if Montoya approaching sideways. There's Schumacher muscling his way through,
knowing that he's heading for an impact
much earlier when he had to have.
At the back of the grid, Frank Gardner ran.
Tretti, Peterson and Pironi's lost it, and Petresi in the arrows, and they spin out into the centre. Ligier, Tyrrell and Trouble, that's John Watson, and off to the left goes, that's a McLaren, and...
Second, Jones third, Lafitte fourth, and that is very...
Dann ein Lotus, wahrscheinlich Menzel. Und hier der erste Ausritt.
Grand Prix von Portugal hat begonnen. Prost führt, ist Ihnen.
Fourth, Alesi is fifth, Berger is down to sixth, Brundle is seventh.
Right under the gearbox of Benson, Alesi spun, and this is the problem. The inevitability, everybody trying to... Barrichello likewise running back.
And the answer is yes, he is. Schumacher, let's see, charges and tucks hips up into the air. Spin, got his wheels in, up goes Coulthard's Williams. Now, the drivers will be able to come out.
Toch moet daar, oh, een auto! Over zijn kerels. Luca Badoer kijkt. En hij blijft draaien. En...
Ja. Damon Hill, and that's a Lotus, sure, because there's...
Islamic, oh, that was very nearly an absolute rear.
He's on the right-hand side, but we didn't see how that started, but a big... Down into third, fourth position goes Damon Hill, and...
Oh, and Schumacher out.
I'd like to look at the footage a bit more, but it just sort of like...
Squeezing Villeneuve across into that...
He just popped his wheel in there.
Fisichella touches the back of Hill's arrow.
Wir haben schon die Situation ganz gut.
Aber Alesi hat...
Eilert führt vor Schumacher und Häkkinen.
Oh, Bremse und hier kommt der Wurz ab.
Hier, einmal, jetzt kommt ein Kies, zwei.
Likes the back of Häkkinen as Herbert and Magnussen squeeze through the outside, but brother Ralph going airborne over the Ferrari. With
Fall nicht mehr verhindert.
Chops across the front of David Coulthard.
Gets a tap from what must be the BAR of...
Look at Villeneuve, and into the wall. Who was that?
Coulthard in the wall.
David Coulthard into the wall. They'll stop the race.
They'll have to red flag
this.
This.
Terrible. Look, oh, this is quite appalling. This is the worst start for a team in the whole of my life.
And just behind that, there's the squeeze. Just didn't work. He got brave when you're about to see Edge into the side of us, and he really goes to cover the ground, and he squeezes, take advantage of all of that, and also Schumacher coming to defend the line, Skinnen trying to benefit from the whole thing, gets taken.
Just have overheated, and there'd have been with no rear wing.
Yes, and Raikkonen there, he made quite heavy contact.
out while the debris is...
Kimmy's had an incident there, looks like a jack for the screen. I think Mark Webber was involved in this because there are 4 cars who...
Oh, and the car off there, wow, just missed him. There we go, yes, they did touch, spinning the other off then. And then I have to say, Panther...
The inside, he got his wheels upside down, going to... And that was the problem.
Look at the carbon fibre
been. Luckily, he's okay. It's meant to just be.
How was it that he flipped over? I believe it was Jacques Ville. You can see Alonso there after he lost his wing. There's cool. It's a bit of Renault bodywork. Oh, that's what wheel off his car as we watch the pitch.
Pinched into the wall. Oh, did he get his teammate? Angle. Teammate Mark Webber and the.
Agora é com você, camarada.
Luis weggekommen. Rosberg Seite an.
Straight up goes Petra grass. Did he manage to avoid? Oh, he contacts with a will across the grass of Tonio Liut, and it turned left too early. Just took a complete misjudgment. We saw him, didn't we, in the back of shot. Just Massa got a bit too punny. Oh, Bruno Senna's gone in. On that, of course, he just gets swapped. Oh, there it is, a proper...
It's so much so that they're bringing in soft tyres at the ready.
Schumacher, and already Roman Grosjean, so the actually crashes...
Vettel made a tremendous start. Here's the...
Going into that first turn up in front, and Sebastian Vettel come from...
No wonder he thinks he's goes on behind. If anything, to me...
It dips onto the turn, look, there goes the Ferrari, then gets a touch, and then comes out wide. Then the track narrows down, then he hits Mark Webber, as the Sauber was ahead of him.
Yeah.
And then he's a pass.
Early on the brakes, but Kobayashi's got it.
Alonso ahead of three cars that could easily have come to Eric Verne. Schumacher clipped, stays ahead of Webber. Bond just gets a bit squeezed. There's contact to move wide, and it was to Sebastian Vettel, not once but twice.
Very wide on the track, and they were already. That's not Senna's fault. He's locked his brakes. Effectively, it always seems.
Vem a briga ali atrás, ele forçou a largada pela esquerda, e mas olha o que o Kobayashi, olha a fumaça do Kobayashi e a forma como que
Não, foi
ele puxa para a esquerda.
Vettel from Hamilton, and they came to collision at the back, and it is back. Oh, that is a big crash.
They'd already tripped 4, he turned into 4.
There,
I'm afraid.
Past Maldonado's. It's a Ferrari, it's Kimi Räikkönen, oh, he's got... It's a big shot for the Ferrari, and that gets on the grass, doesn't he?
Yeah, and so lucky he didn't get...
It appears. The grass, he completely lost
control.
He
hit a bump. He hit a bump. I jumped, and that's when it went...
Toro Rosso and going off into the...
I think either he had a tap from Alonso.
Reason I don't know yet, and it was a collision. And Grosjean came to
4, because you don't...
To see it here. He's got ahead of his teammate, but there's on the curve. Verstappen had to take evasive action.
A little help.
Felipe Massa got together. That's how Alonso ended up facing the
back in 4th place, and it was all about... Oh, look at that then. So at the inside of...
Jensen, I should say. So
goes to the apex, and boom. Yeah. But I wouldn't have tried to walk...
Wide, and Fiat slips in on the inside. Lewis Hamilton coming at him, that he can't into this turn. It's squeezed here. Hamilton's had a massive crash, and he's...
I'm afraid, the option of... Here we go. Oh.
で両者の戦いは終わりを告げた。結果はセナがチャンピオンを獲得。